In this video, I'm going to showcase installing the Redocly developer portal and customizing it lightly and setting up 2 APIs. I start by creating the repository from the template, and then I'm going to clone it to my local environment. I'm using VS Code, which is a free IDE, and I edit the OAS definitions in the site config to add 2 APIs. Now I'm configuring this in our workflows app at app.redocly. I need to connect to my GitHub account. I put it in the Redocly demo account, and I build PRs as previews because I like to get a preview generated with every pull request I open to confirm that my work is correct before I merge it and deploy it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my work. I create a new branch, and I'm going to create these special files. They're page.yaml files. So they have a name.page.yaml. It has some content in there. It's metadata that associates it with the OpenAPI definition and some additional configuration data. Now I'm installing the app, so just a yarn install, installs all of the dependencies, and then I'm going to adjust some other data like the title and meta description. I'm looking at the website. I want to use the logo, so I'm going to save the logo to the app. I'm putting it in the images folder, and the path to the header icon is defined there. I am also just going to comment out some of the headers because we don't need any of that additional navbar navigation. I'm leaving the search enabled. And I'm just going to leave the footers as is, can adjust those later on. So now I've gone to the home page. I'm going to start the app so that I can run it on my local environment. I do that with yarn start after the yarn install is complete. So I adjust some of the home page content. This is a placeholder from our starter portal, and I decided to make one plain markdown file with not much content in it, but to showcase how to mix in contextual documents. The server started, so I click on the link presented there, which takes me to my local host. I need to adjust the colors in the theme, so I do that. Now it's starting to look better. I want that button to point to my markdown. There it is. It's perfect. You'll notice there was no sidebar navigation on that page, so I need to add that page to the sidebar for it to be displayed. I do that. I'm creating a brand new sidebar. Sidebars are namespaced with a key at the very leftmost part of the YAML file, so I make this Bureau sidebar. I add the page, and there we go. I see the page. I just want to fix some capitalization. And now I want to add in my API reference docs. These are the things that are connected to the OpenAPI definitions. So I do that. I make those 2 pages that are linked, and I see but Bureau's API definitions there. So next I want to experiment with whether it shows overview or it doesn't show overview. One of the overviews has content, one of them really doesn't have content, so I'm going to hide it for one of them, I'm going to show it for the other, and I am experimenting with at what level I want these things pulled out. When I put the little spreader that's with the slash asterisk, it's going to kind of zoom in one level, one folder level, or one indentation level. So it's going to pull everything out to that top level. Not everything, but from the API perspective. So it's like the overall API, then you've got a folder per tag. So I'm just moving the tag directly to the root level of the navigation there. Now I'm deleting the files that were included with the starter template, or most of them that I don't need. Didn't delete them all, but and just reviewing it one more time. It looks pretty good. So I go ahead and I commit, I add my files to, and then I commit them. And I'm going to push this to GitHub. And then I'll open my pull request. So I open my pull request. I can see the little Redocly docs. It's starting to build a preview of my portal. I like to put a little description in the pull request so I know what it's for, even though this is just for my demo. I can see it is building right now, and when it completes, I'll get a green check on the, there I got the green check. So I'm looking at it. Looks pretty good. I did notice that the fave icon is still the Redocly fave icon, so I needed to change that. But otherwise, looks like how I expected it to look. So I copy the logo and I rename it, and I delete the old fave icon. And now I'm just going to commit this change and update the fave icon. It's going to leave another commit in the pull request here, and that is going to build the preview. I check out the preview and looks good. The fave icon is updated. I'm happy.